Hey guys, welcome back to Stellaris. This is episode 13. Now in the last episode I was able to integrate the Dyss cartel into my own space, so all of this is now mine. I'm now working on integrating I believe the Great Shantari Dominion, which, well, let's face it isn't all that great. This is going to be the next vassal that I integrate, and in the meanwhile I'm trying to take over the Tal Akur Dominion over here. And these guys are currently invading my space. They have a quite significant fleet here, the first star fleet over in Asterion, which is another vassal. Now I did get a lot of new ships. I got the entire fleet that was comprised of the Dyss ships, and of course I have my own fleets. So let's locate exactly where they are currently. Got one in Yerba. Correction, I have two fleets in Yerba. And one First Navy cluster in the main zone. The fourth Navy cluster is in Akur, which is also in Dominion space, I believe. Correction, which guys am I at war with? Yeah, that's me. Correction, I believe I already have these guys. Yep, these are already a subject of mine, they're a vassal. These guys, not so much. They still need some convincing. So my objective here is to crush one of these fleets. Preferably, let's see, I got the Tal Akur fleets. I can send these guys over. They're gonna have to defend their own territory. And in the meanwhile I'm going to attack positions here in Yerba with the first Navy cluster. Actually, I have massive amounts of fleets here, come to realize it. Let's send these guys together. There must be two military fleets, and why aren't they? Ah, correct. This is the Abyssal Flotilla. This is the Dyss cartel. The Dyss cartel is the fleet that I just got from them. Let's put that fleet to aggressive. The second Abyssal Flotilla is another Dyss cartel. You're gonna get sent over there. The first fleet. Let's see, where's that Starfleet group? Yeah, where'd they go? I don't see him yet. Okay, we have to keep an eye on those. In the meanwhile, this fleet over in Yilon is going to have to destroy that starbase. Then we're going to try and get the transport fleet. Where are you currently parked? In Yerba. Okay.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Ah,
Hostile
right. We were working
engaged.
on destroying the fortifications
Hostile
here.
fleet engaged.
Perfect.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Lots of hostile fleets getting engaged in Yilon. Although, let's face it, these guys really aren't that much of a match. And I'm just here trying to get these guys to succumb and be a vassal. 1116, 1094, 1000. Now there is one thing that I haven't mentioned that is becoming a significant issue, and even according to some of you I have already lost the game.
Fleet detected.
It's these, the Unbidden. And the Unbidden, as you have seen, have been expanding dramatically, a lot faster than any of the other races. And from what I've been hearing about them, and it's not good, they have a significant amount of firepower.
Complete.
You should crush them the moment that they come into your space, or that they are actually in the universe. If not, you basically already lost. So, according to that, basically I already lost the game. Which is going to be a problem later on.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Alright, invasion going on. We got another fleet engaging. Ah,
Enemy
okay,
planet
perfect.
secured.
Planet secured. Thank you very much. Let's give these guys some time to heal up, so that I can put them back on their ships and invade the next planet.
Hostile fleet detected. Hostile fleet
Come on.
engaged.
Almost done. Let's send the fleet over to start bombarding this planet, which I wouldn't be surprised if it was their homeworld. And up you go. Transport fleet, head over here. It's gonna take a while. They have a lot of fortifications in position there. Now, where's that fleet? Where exactly is the fleet? It has left our sensor range. That's curious. Are they evacuating the fleet, maybe? Is that what they're trying to do?
Hostile fleet detected.
Oh yeah. Hold. It's been detected on a direct course. Wow. They are actually at my main planet here. Now, I do have a fleet in position there of about 1900, but against a fleet of 3000, that's going to be an issue. Who else can I pull this way? Got a fleet in Akur, which is on the other side of the galaxy. Literally. That's the Chapol sector. That's my home base. Where's Tazri? Great, that's another area of their space. And the one that's engaging is in Yelon. We have one being repaired in Yerba. How long is it going to take for these guys to get home? Probably forever. And not only that, but they've also been damaged. Let's hope they can repair in flight. So the best chance I have of defeating these guys in time is basically to push in with everything I have left and try to do as much damage to this Tal Akur as possible, so that they're going to be forced to surrender. And taking over planets is going to be a big help there. So let's crush these fortifications. Let's land this fleet. Powerful pop faction, okay. Because we didn't have enough to worry about yet. Are those psionic armies? Well, shit. Psionic armies are really powerful ground-to-ground units. They have proven very effective in one of my other campaigns. Hostile fleet present. Yep, they are currently engaging my units here. But I cannot exactly have the first Navy cluster engage. Not with an attack strength of 1900. So we better get the hell out. In the meanwhile, I'm going to be pausing this one quite often. 162. 50.
Station
there we go.
Under attack.
Land. Take over that planet and do so quickly. In the meanwhile, this planet is uninhabited. I want you to fly over to... I don't know, these things all seem uninhabited. Tazri? Is this one of their planets? Oh yes, definitely. We're gonna blow up that position there. Go aggressive, go for the station. And this transport fleet's gonna have to make do. It's gonna have to prove its worth right now.
Ship under attack.
Unsurprising. So much for my super level starport. This is gonna be a huge investment to get that thing back. And not just that, it's actually worse. Because I have a massive amount of critical... I have a critical shortage of resources. Get out, get out, get out. Have we taken over the planet yet? Yes, we have. Okay, can we make peace with these guys? Offer a white peace. I don't want to make peace. I want to kick these guys. I want to turn them into a vassal so I can expand my space even further. Okay, Tazri, you are moving. You're in FTL, but it's going to take a lot of jumps before we're even close to the home sector. Alright, transport fleet. Pack up your fleet. Pack up your armies.
Engaged.
and take them over there to Tazri. They're now engaging their starport. Oh wow, even my fleet capacity is too high. That sucks.
Situation log updated.
Alright, go for the planet. Get the army over here. Maximum ground bombardment. Whoops. Because this isn't mine yet, is it? No, not yet. Okay. Unemployment. It looks like everyone's unemployed. Wow, where is that? That's to Chop Hole. Ah. That's because we have an enemy fleet overhead. At least we're still getting enough food. Alright, I want the Navy cluster to link up with my other fleet. I'm gonna link up in Traber and crush these guys once and for all. Fortifications are almost down. Gotta get these things down quickly. We done? Almost. Yep, we're done. Alright. Land your armies. You're in for a surprise. Well, surprise. You're in for a quick fight. I should say that.
Enemy planet secured.
Planet secured. We got 65%. Where is the rest of their territory? These are the Takur allied worlds. These are mine. Okay. They must have some other areas that I'm not seeing yet. Which is bad news, really. And I'm gonna have to seriously start thinking about disbanding some fleets, because I just cannot support them. Especially with, look at that, the energy credits are dropping like crazy, minerals are going down like shit. They are already giving me everything they can possibly produce, 75%. This one's heavily researched, this one's pretty small, I'd say. Yeah, it's just one planet. And this one's decent. How much minerals are you providing? 10. 6 and 22. Okay. Show me that planet. Because if I can take that away from the sector... Let's see, which... Hang on. I want to try and disband one sector to see if I can get all the minerals back. That would be the Pintra Vosk sector. This one. Okay, manage. Take the planet away. And I have absolutely no idea where those 3,000 crystals went. At least I'm saving some money. Just not sure on what. My influence is stable. Leader has died. Let's get another leader on that as soon as possible. This is a materials research project. And of course we don't have any of those. Anomaly, anomaly, okay. You're hired. Now, one of the fleets that I'm not exactly using is this 4th fleet in Uldor. So I'm just gonna have to disband the whole thing. Now I'm at least gaining some minerals. And I'm not losing crystals hand over fist yet. Ah, thank you. Best possible outcome. These guys have surrendered. Not a moment too soon. Alright, I got a lot of science ships here that I can deconstruct. I'm not using them whatsoever. Trabber, join up. Yeah, a bunch of debris. Well, I'm not too careful about that because most of the debris stuff we already know. Okay, so
transmission.
oh yeah. Wow, you want me in a Federation? The galaxy is dark and full of terrors. Well, if that's not copied from Game of Thrones, I don't know what is. It looks like these guys are joining into federations very, very quickly to make sure that we can at least do something against the Unbidden. Which, for now, is probably the right course of action. Hang on, do I have... What? Oh, wow. I have 2 different invitations to federations. Okay. First guy first. You. You have the Valent Sovereignty, equal fleet power. You have inferior fleet power. You have superior fleet power. You have pathetic fleet power. Whoops, didn't mean to zoom out that much. And yeah, that's the last of them. As for the other guys, equivalent, superior, equivalent. See, this is actually getting me somewhere. And superior, okay. And this is... What kind of federation is that? Part of the federation, blah blah blah. Anyway, it's this offer. I accept. That means I can... Yeah, I'm not going to leave that one. Okay, so I'm now in a federation. Who are my new friends? Contacts. We are part now of the Zoffer Entente. And these guys... Wow, I'm not exactly friends with all of them. Look at that. But some of them really seem to like me. But why? Because I thought that I was this bastard taking over the whole universe. Mutual threat. There it is. The mutual threat gives me 111 bonus points with this faction. That's the only thing that's keeping me positive. So having these means that... Let's see, they are the Zoffer Entente. Which are these guys exactly? Where's their space? Over there. The Mektapur Confederacy. The Ignorval Coalition. Which... I have no idea where they are. Ah, they're my northly neighbors. Are they also in the consolidated somethings? No, they are part of another pact. Okay. The Hifnar Council. Where are you? All the way over there. So these guys, the Mektapur, the Hafnor, I would expect these guys to also join in. Yep, the Buvonden Covenant. The United Puzok Worlds, maybe. Yep. And that means that our federation is a bit split out. We have them over there. We have a few of them over there. Not the Consolidated, but the Ignore Coalition. Okay. Right. Now, let's see about getting my planetary situation back under control. Start by putting up a starport here. But of course, I cannot exactly afford that. My energy focus is going to be critical. I have to have energy crystals and... Sorry, energy credits and a lot of them. Anything I can upgrade somewhere? Hang on, why do I have power plant level 2? Don't really have anything to upgrade there. I haven't built anything here. Ah. That changes everything. We're gonna kick up some Betharian power plants here. Because these things are pretty efficient. They generate a lot of power, or energy credits. Meanwhile, let's get this fleet fixed up. It's gonna take a bit of money, but so be it. The second fleet is in Tazri. And the next fleet is in Yilon, which is both my vassal. Okay. I'm gonna join these things up. What can we see about these guys? Governor died. How did you get a ship in there? Okay. So these guys are emanating from this sector, the Cordip sector. Now, I've heard horror stories about these guys, in the sense that they have so much fleet power that we're looking at something along the lines of 20,000. That is not exactly something that my fleet can currently compare with whatsoever.
Research complete.
I suppose you should say, or you could say, I have my work cut out for me here. Oh good, we can colonize tropical worlds. I can start to uplift them. Jesus, my tech is horrible. Biolab 2. Again, to compare, in another playthrough that I'm doing, these numbers, 47, 59 and 51, are way higher. Way higher. I get about 150 per month. And pretty much the same year. So, yeah. There's still a lot to be done there. Now, with the current loss of energy credits, I will go broke in about 10 months. So that is something to consider. Gives me 10 months to try and fix this situation. Right, I know that these fleets are not exactly repaired yet, but we simply don't have the energy crystals to do so. So we're going to keep you out of orbit. So you're not going to repair. Minus 62 still. What's the most expensive thing that we have going on? Ship maintenance. Okay. If I split the fleet in two, I really don't like dismantling battleships, but I can always rebuild them later. If I dismantle this entire fleet, it's not going to be pretty. There, minus 15. That just really took a bite out of my fleet, but okay. Again, disband. There, I'm finally positive again. And yeah, it may not have been the most efficient way to use my fleet, but for now, I am much more concerned about making positive. Keeping this thing going. Oh, a colonizable world. Krakow 3. Let's go for that. Oh crap, I don't have a spaceport. Power plants first. Another dead one. Upgrade that to Betharian power plant number 2. Okay. I'm in the positive, so that's good. Now let's have a look at how this vassalization process is working out. 6 months remaining till integrating the Great Shantari Dominion. So that should be over real soon. And I also want to start saving up for another starport, considering my last one, my elite one that was constructing battleships, got blown up. This one can produce ships that I need though. Colony ships, still lacking a lot of credits, and I'm making negative again. Shit. Anything I can upgrade here? Not really. What's that? Mining. Currently -9. Unemployment. How many worlds are suffering from unemployment? This one... You're unemployed. Why has the building been deactivated? Why would you go and do such a thing? Recently conquered.
Incoming transmission.
Ah, so they're not quite happy about that. Research agreement, yes please. Another research agreement, yes.
Construction complete.
The faster I can research, the better. Right, Chapel has finished ground construction. Keep working on that. Let's build another Betharian power plant. Yes, I know I can override that. Alright, this world, I want you to start working on a colony ship. J-Canal, which is this? Ah, right, that's the integration. Okay, this entire sector is going to be either one of two. It's going to be the Ilt Saddam, which I don't think. That's the left flank. Whoops. Manage. Upgrades. There, you're all going to be part of this lovely sector, which has gotten quite huge. And then I can indicate the other areas that I just took off of the other world. There, the Mosthaven sector. Up. There we go. Okay, I got two huge sectors. Powerful pop factions. What do they want? A lot of population belonging to this faction. I don't have time to deal with these guys. We still have 113 pops leaders as loyalists, and the rest of them is demanding an independent sector. Funny man, that's never gonna happen.
Incoming transmission.
Wow, what just cost me 40? What just cost me that much? Yes, give me star charts. Critical resource shortage. Great. There, power plant 5. 220 months? My god, by that time there won't be a Chryssalid Empire left.
Complete.
I mean, seriously, it is not going to be very good. Minus 34. Let's start killing some more construction ships that I don't use. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, shit. Yeah, I just deleted a colony ship. Oh well. What I can do is work on integrating another one of my vassals. I think that these guys would make an interesting candidate. 1120 influence at a rate of 3 influence a month, so that's 400 months. That's 120 months is 10 years. This is going to take about 40 years? Bloody hell. No thank you. I'm going to take something that's a little closer to home.
Incoming transmission.
Like these. 183 months. Still a very long time. Migration access, sure. More power. I need more electricity and I need it now. Planets. This one's already generating energy credits and this one's going for mineral credits. Great. Maybe I should dedicate one sector to R&D instead. Anyway, let's continue deleting civilian ships. I know it doesn't really matter that much. Delete those. Minus 17. Still a big negative. Are there any more sectors that I can construct useful stations in. Stations that give me energy. Not there, not there.
Construction complete.
Or anything that I haven't... Yeah, I can build a frontier outpost there. It's going to give me +9 power. So let's go for that one. In the meanwhile, I cannot really construct anything else because it's going to be too expensive. At least in monthly maintenance. Anything here? No, nothing. Makes sense, I already have all of these worlds under my control for a long time. The Dyss also did their homework. They have everything constructed that needs constructing. Again, what is the biggest expense? Still ship maintenance. And station maintenance. Pop maintenance is not that big, so it's mainly the ships. That means I'm gonna have to again restructure these ships
Research complete.
somehow. Biolab 2, colonized tundra worlds. Because the moment I keep losing credits, I cannot exactly expand. And it means that all of these sectors that I have are not doing very well. See, this one's draining energy credits like crazy. It's a good thing it has quite a bit piled up, but other than that, it's not doing very well. What I can give them is crystals, if they need that, to see if they can continue to work on the financial focus. Anywhere else that I can build one of those things that gives me power? Not really. Well, this one maybe. But whose is this? The dirhams, because it has been built in already. But I don't think anyone has actually claimed it yet. An orbital station is already orbiting this star. Yeah, okay, whose? Whose is out there? Anchor fleet, go take a look. Because if it's one of my vassals that has that sector, then I want to try and get it from them. Oh crap. The Slurpener Continuum has declared war on our vassal. So near now are at war with the Slurpener Continuum. Who are you exactly? And what do you want with my colony, or with my vassal? The Slurpener, let's select by name. There. Very far away. Overwhelming fleet power. Overwhelming naval cap. Overwhelming tech level. And you are just at war with absolutely everybody. You don't have any friends. What? So why are you trying to go to war? If you're all the way over there, why are you going to war with my vassal who's over here? Sometimes the game just... I don't know. It makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. Oh, I'm making positive? Finally. I'm not sure how that happened. Don't ask any questions, just enjoy it. Okay, that came out really, really wrong, didn't it? That came out really wrong. Any chance I can make friends with... No. No, I'm not going to be a good friend of these guys. But so long as they keep in their role as enigmatic observers, I'm perfectly happy because I have no quarrel with them, nor am I terribly interested in having one. What? This, according to them, is an alien space station. Really? Where? And whose is it? Because it has the sign of the Chryssalid regime. That's me. We need to initiate a special project under the situation log. Right, so why can I not see it? No clue. Okay, we're gonna send one uncrewed science ship all the way over here. Lies within unbidden space. Yes, that's fine. Out of reach.
Incoming transmission.
Ah. You're one of those worlds, or one of those ships that still needs wormholes. That makes you redundant. Because my ships don't exactly have that request. Okay, we're gonna make a corvette. Now to Chapel, what's this? In an apparent response to our operations on the primitive world, many of the Kiram nation states on Bovan have momentarily put aside their squabbling to form a new supranational military organization. So they are building XCOM. According to local media, this task force has been charged with defending their planets from hostile activities perpetrated by an unknown alien agency against the Kiram species as a whole. So they are actually building the XCOM project. Okay. Okay.
Construction complete.
Let me just take Lingle out of this sector so I can have direct control over what policy we're running there. I always forget which sector this is. The Rild to Irk sector. Who are you? Why the fuck does the Slurpenor group have a transport fleet in my space? What are you even thinking? I mean, seriously. When did you arrive?
Research complete.
Alright. Crystal Forge plating. Jeez, I never researched Mining Network 2? I am so primitive. Alright, this group, or this fleet, not have border access. No route, no routes. I thought that these guys were supposed to be our allies. They were supposed to be a fleet. Sorry, it was supposed to be a federation. Yes. And I believe that federations can get into each other's space without issue. How is it that there's no route of any kind? So we can jump all the way over there. Who are you? Oh shit, you're the other federation. Right, so I cannot even send out a science ship or a research, or sorry, an explorer, a corvette in this case, to start looking at what's at the unbidden. But look at the size of these guys. They're gonna start eating the Imperial Sakit states for breakfast. And lunch looks like to be the Izarian Assembly. Whatever's left of it. Wow. Okay, so this game might in fact be already decided in the favor of the unbidden. That's nice. And I don't think there's a lot I can do about it. Because, again, my fleets cannot even get there. And I'm not too eager to start a war with someone else so that my fleets can get there. So yeah. What am I to do? If you have any good answers, I am looking forward to seeing those in the comments, because right now...
Hostile fleet engaged.
Not a clue. But let me first, as the last act of this episode, blow up this transport fleet. Because I don't tolerate transport fleets deep in my space. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope there are many episodes left, but with the expanse of those wormhole aliens, the Unbidden, I am not sure there will be. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon for the next one.
Hostile fleet engaged.